Hello, this is the Science Squad with expert scientists Elizabeth, Josh, Mary, and Ryan. Today we will be talking about the phases of the moon. First, we will start with explaining what a lunar cycle is. Lunar comes from the Latin word luna, which means moon. Therefore, a lunar cycle is when the moon travels around the Earth, which happens every month. During this cycle, the moon appearances changes on different days out of the month, which we will call the moon phases. In 28 days, there are 8 different phases that the moon progresses through. The first stage is called the new moon. This phase happens when the moon is between the Earth and the Sun. During this time, the moon will not be seen because it is not being illuminated from our point of view. Instead, the part that is illuminated is pointed at the Sun, meaning all we can see is the shadow of the new moon.
Next in the cycle would be waxing crescent. This phase means that the moon is less than half illuminated. This can be remembered because waxing means growing. So in this stage, the moon is starting to become more illuminated or fuller. During first quarter, we see half of the moon being illuminated and the other half of the moon covered with shadows. This happens later in the moon stages again, but the sides are reversed. After first quarter is waxing gibbous. The moon is now more than half full.
The full moon appears next, which was when we see the fully illuminated half, while the other side of the moon, which is in shadow, remains pointed out towards space, away from us. After this phase, we start seeing less and less of the moon. The next stages go in this order: waning gibbous, third or last quarter, and waning crescent, and finally back to the new moon. To wane comes from the German and Old English word wanen, meaning lessen. So when we say waning, it means a smaller part of the moon's visible surface is illuminated, giving the appearance that it's decreasing in size or that the moon is lessening in size.
Waning gibbous is like waxing gibbous, except the illuminated side starts to disappear. Third quarter is exactly like first quarter, except the illuminated side is opposite. First quarter is on the right, and third quarter is on the left. Waning crescent is like waxing crescent, except like above with waning gibbous, the illuminated part of the moon is shrinking. Then finally, we are back to the new moon. And that is the lunar cycle. It takes 28 days to complete this special journey.